You are watching The Story. Every Monday, we bring you a deep dive into the fascinating lives of incredible people. Today, we're looking at why Keanu Reeves is the most humble guy in Hollywood. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hey there, Aluxers, and welcome back. Today we're talking about Keanu Reeves. He's known to all as one of the best and most iconic actors of our time. He's not only renowned for his incredible acting talent, but also for his outstanding ability to be a kind and gracious person. Even from a young age, Reeves was destined to be a star. There is, however, an untold story of Reeves's past, a path that was marked by abandonment, grief, and death. Reeves experienced major setbacks in his personal life and suffered through an absolutely devastating past that transformed him into the humble and kind-hearted man he is today. This is the story of Keanu Reeves. Who is Keanu Reeves? As a highly successful actor from Canada, Keanu Reeves became a big star at a young age. It was in 1999 that Reeves's career began to really gain momentum with his starring role in the Matrix trilogy, his most critically acclaimed role to date. Now with a reported net worth of $360 million, Reeves is continuing his successful acting career, with his most recent success being the John Wick series. He's now appeared in over 80 movies and television shows. He's also a talented musician who's played guitar with the bands Dogstar and Becky. On the other side of the camera, he directed a martial arts film called Man of Tai Chi. He's been honored by many awards in Hollywood, including getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And today, he's a household name. But where did it all start? The beginning. Reeves was first introduced to acting through his schooling years and began dreaming of becoming a great actor after reciting scenes from a few Shakespeare plays during class. Finding schooling more and more difficult due to his dyslexia and loneliness from moving schools so often, Reeves began taking acting classes at the age of 15. He never received his high school diploma. Reeves instead began chasing his dream of becoming a successful actor by moving to New York City and finding acting gigs where he could. His first big break was a starring role in the 1989 movie Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure when he was 24 years old. He met another young actor named River Phoenix, who became what he considered his first true friend. The two starred together in I Love You to Death in 1990 and My Own Private Idaho in 1991. With his career blossoming, his vision became clearer than ever. The vision. Reeves wanted nothing more than to be a great actor and work alongside actors he'd dreamed about working with since he was a child. In acting, he found something he was good at, something that offered an escape from the failures of his past. Once he realized that this hobby of his could offer him financial stability and direction in life, he remained laser-focused on achieving the acting success that only a small percentage of other actors ever realize. It was this vision and the desire to express himself that led to his interesting, eclectic, and lucrative movie career, but the journey was far from smooth. The struggle. In 1993, Reeves suffered a major loss when his best friend River died of a drug overdose quite suddenly. Reeves was devastated by the loss, but he vowed he would never forget River and would push on with his career in his honor. Soon after the death of River, Reeves suffered another hard blow when his sister Kim was diagnosed with leukemia. Keanu took it upon himself to care for her and nurse her when his sister Kim was diagnosed with leukemia. Keanu took it upon himself to care for her and nurse her back to health. It was a rough time in the actor's career, as he was grieving the loss of his best friend River and taking care of his ailing sister. Still, he endured and continued with his work, taking on only small amounts at a time to process the emotional trauma. It was later on in 1998 that Reeves would attend a Hollywood party and meet Jennifer Syme, a fellow actress and Hollywood assistant. The two quickly fell in love, and Syme became pregnant with a baby girl, only 1 year after they met each other. Syme was a light in Reeves's life, and his career began to gain new heights as he landed a starring role in the 1999 film The Matrix. But then Reeves's story again takes a sharp turn as complications with Syme's pregnancy led to their daughter being a stillborn. The loss of the baby girl put immense pressure on the couple, and they eventually split up. This resulted in further isolation and loneliness for Keanu. Reeves and Syme continued to stay in contact after all that happened, maintaining a bond of friendship. In 2003, devastation would strike again. Syme was involved in a car accident and was killed instantly in the collision. This was the most devastating blow in Keanu's life. The death of his daughter and River and his sister's ongoing battle with leukemia weighed heavy on the soul of Keanu, but it was the death of Jennifer that really hit him hard as he battled with a depressive episode for quite some time. But eventually he re-emerged with a new perspective on life. The win. Reeves took the grief from his losses and channeled the pain into further driving his career. The same year of her death, Matrix Reloaded and Matrix Revolutions were released. The death of Jennifer really transformed Reeves's outlook on life, and the actor adopted a more kind-hearted approach to everything he did. It was at this time he began developing into the humblest man in Hollywood. Reeves's outlook on life changed tremendously, and he began to approach every situation in life in a humble and generous way. He took major pay cuts for films he was starring in, so production teams could afford to spend more on other actors. Reeves was not concerned with money. He loved what he did and was willing to give up some profits to make his dreams come true. He began working on projects that he truly believed in, rather than going after big paydays. He once said that money means nothing to him. He prefers to give a lot of his earnings away and live simply. Those who have worked with him on sets consistently name him as one of the most humble and generous actors they've ever worked with. He's known to regularly buy lunch for film crews and has given money to certain crew workers who are experiencing personal struggles. He purchased Harley-Davidson motorcycles for the Matrix Revolutions staff as a thank you for their tremendous work on set of the movie. He also gives much of his money to charity, although he never speaks of his donations or publicizes his good deeds. He set up his own private cancer foundation to aid children's hospitals and provide funding for cancer prevention research to commemorate his sister's continuing struggle with cancer. However, he did this in secret and didn't attach his name to it. He's only mentioned it once in an interview. He never flaunts his celebrity status. For example, he even waited in line outside of a club at his own rap party for Daughter of God after there was a misunderstanding. The build-up. Over his 30-year career in Hollywood, Keanu has lived his life in a simple and humble manner. He's often seen riding the New York subway along with his many fans, not afraid to live life as a common person. Reeves also thinks about the loss of his close friend River, his baby girl, and his ex-partner Jennifer, and continues to pursue his acting career in their memory, never being afraid to speak out to people about his life experiences. In 2014, Reeves began working on the highly acclaimed John Wick series. The movie series is hailed by fans as the actor's swan song, an expression of his legendary status as a highly acclaimed actor. It's clear that many things can be learned from Keanu Reeves' life story. The lesson. Keanu has had many setbacks in his life, events that would have sent any other individual into despair and hopelessness. But through it all, he pushed on. Reeves dealt with his grief and depression by concentrating his energy into his work. His pain was transformed into his unique and iconic acting style, and his experiences also helped to change his perspective on life. They led to him becoming the generous, kind-hearted man we see today. Reeves teaches us to persevere. Even in the face of your worst and hardest times, nothing should ever stand in the way of achieving your goals. He teaches us to extract the lessons from challenges and grow from our experiences. Let go of negative achievements to push forward and succeed in all that we do. His simple and humble outlook on life makes him an inspiration to us all, and his generosity and compassionate nature marks him as a great role model for his loyal fans. And if you want to take a deeper dive into one of his most acclaimed movies, check out the book The Matrix and Philosophy by William Irwin. In this book, Irwin and a number of other experts analyze one of the most philosophical films ever made. Every angle of The Matrix is analyzed and fascinating conclusions are made. And if you want to hear this captivating analysis while also saving $21, go to Alux.com/freebook and sign up so you can get the audiobook version for free, thanks to our partnership with Audible. Quote: Keanu is known around the world for his wise words and his many inspirational quotes. Here's a quote we came across in our research that we want to share with you. Every struggle has shaped you to be the person you are today. Be thankful for the hard times. They can only make you stronger. In the midst of our struggles, it's hard to understand their value, but Keanu reminds us that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Question: now that we've learned some more about Keanu's struggles, we'd like to know, what is one challenge you've encountered in your life, and what did you learn from it? Let us know in the comments. And as always, for staying with us until the end of this inspiring story, here's a fun fact you might not have known about Keanu. Keanu is an avid motorcyclist, and he admits sometimes he rides dangerously. He recalls one instance where he was driving 50 miles per hour and suddenly hit a hairpin turn. He crashed the bike and lay on the pavement for 30 minutes thinking he was going to die. Someone finally spotted him and called for help, but he still has a large scar today from where his spleen was damaged and later removed. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpicked these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question on our website, Alux.com. Thank you for being an Aluxer, and we'll see you back tomorrow.